Hello and welcome back to Geezer Gamers. Today we're picking up where we left off on Backpack Hero. Again, this is a free game and I highly recommend checking out. It is a lot of fun. The link will be in the description down below. And with that, let's carry on. I am still sick and my voice is still scuffed, so I may pause intermittently for coughing breaks. Ooh, alright, so we got some cursey boys. So we'll go and use this so I have room for the curse, and hopefully it gives me a small curse. Poison weapon, poison, and spikes are all small. Medium curse is not, and that will actually be pretty bad. So hopefully I don't get hit with that. I might be able to just kill him though. I don't think so. I don't think I have quite enough damage. Actually, let's just go and use this. That'll give me room for the curse if it is the medium one. And we'll just get some damage out there. It only does 11. Alright. Poison, still gnarly. We can go and eat it. How much does this do? It'll deal 7, and he's not poisoned, so that's not enough, unfortunately. So I'll shoot him with a regular arrow, take him off the board. We'll go and hit him, and we do have the extra energy, so let's refill some arrows. Since we'll kill him next turn anyway. Another poison. Gross. We can't delay killing him because that poison will destroy us. It'll take 2 shots to kill him. I have 4 energy, so let's do that. One energy's fine. Regen's really good. We can heal up a little bit. What is that? King Cleaver. On use, adjacent cleavers get used. Ah, man, that's so cool. I never saw that one. Okay, so you can go absolutely bonkers with cleaver builds. I want to try that sometime. I will force a cleaver build. Do I need a key on this level? There's one locked door over there, so I will need a key. Armadillo, rat, wolf. Armadillo, rat, wolf, slimes. I unfortunately have to get through the slimes, and they curse me, so the keys aren't particularly likely to get held on to. But let's just go ahead and do these others. Maybe we'll get enough experience to level, I don't know. Alright, coming in for some damage there. I will use the regen. I'm going to use some of this mana I have to make sure I just don't take any damage. That way the regen gets to do its work. He's not going to hit me, so I'm not worried. Although maybe I just kill him. I'm going to take 10. No, thank you. Yeah, 7. We'll just kill him. That's fine. He gives himself armor every turn. Pretty much, so we'll just do that. Let's go ahead and get some more arrows back. I just want to make sure when we have the opportunity to that we're farming arrows. Basically converting mana into arrows is what I'm doing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just refill. We'll kill him. Kill him next turn. Oh, I could have quivered. My bad. What is this? Cauldron. What? I've never seen this. That's so cool. It can be used one time each combat. When an item in this column is destroyed, this item gets refreshed and can be used again this combat. On use, creates a random potion in this row. Oh my god. Again, I don't want to take the time to change all of this. I'm making a build around this at some point. I don't know when. I will find a time to do that. That's sick. We'll just armor up here so I don't get completely bodied. I don't know how big the stack can go, but I'm sure it's pretty generous. Let's get some more. 16. I should put one more poison on him. He'll die to poison. And if I get another arrow type, I can obviously scoot these over and fit another arrow next to the quiver. The wand is really good if I can fit it. Meal is fine if I can fit it. Fish is whatever. Man, I'm getting all the cleavers this run. Question is where we fit the wand. I should say the wand is okay. If you have a lot of mana sources, the wand is really good. If you don't have a lot of mana sources, the wand is okay. Maybe I just don't need all of these arrows. What if I just roll with explosives? It's slightly lower damage to single targets, but you know, honestly, poison arrows are just a strict upgrade to regular arrows, aren't they? Right? Deal 7 damage and poison them. Yeah, I don't need regular arrows. I don't want to do that. Leave a space. Yeah, I don't know why I even have regular arrows. I didn't realize this was the same. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need the healer. Alright, slimes, curse me up. Do I have any energy source? No. Well, I mean, that is after he curses me. Hopefully he doesn't give me a medium. If he gives me a medium, I'm a little in trouble. Just take a couple regen. Alright, poison. Regen's a decent way. It doesn't quite counter poison, but it helps a lot. Oh, that's poison weapons, even better. Because it does actually nothing. Just not even take the curses. And again, just make sure we stay alive. Heal up off the regen. He'll die to the poison, so I can just use this opportunity to fill my quiver. Same wand does nothing. I'll take the poison one. That's a decent duplicate. So this will get one less armor because of this, but it'll give this one more armor. So that cancels each other out, and then it also just gives me 2 extra armor. So that seems fine. Let's go unlock this while I still can. So I really have no idea what exactly luck does. When the combat ends, it adds luck. There's nowhere that I know of that shows your total luck, but it seems like it would be good. So I think I'll bring it. I don't think the diamond is really all that necessary. It's cute, but it's again, I don't think it's good for this build, although it probably sells pretty decently. So maybe I just bring it with me for now. And there's a merchant right here, so yeah. Yeah, it sells for 5, so it's pretty good. Ooh, what we got here? No, still no upgrade on the bow. I don't need a key that costs me money. Water flask is okay. There's some boots. Tunic. Drink. I basically don't want any of that. Let's see what we got here. Another wand. The Warrior Spellbook. On use, adjacent and diagonal weapons get +1 damage this combat. And it creates mana. Again, I feel like that's just better for a small weapon build than a bow build. But it does create mana, which is nice. But I think I'm going to have to pass. Short arrow. Deals slightly less damage than the poison, so we'll pass on it for now. I will just go ahead and sell this. I don't think I want to buy any of this, so. Ooh, another locked door. I don't have a key, right? Yeah. See, when a weapon is used on this enemy adds 1 spikes to self. Huh. Well. Just gonna go ahead and do that. We'll die to the poison eventually, but I think I'll just take the 1 damage. I mean, I have shield anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Necronomicon is insane. I'll get to that in a minute. Ooh, another wand. Deals 7 damage. Another King Cleaver. Actually, I guess another King Cleaver really isn't that good, huh? Wait. It is good, though, right? Would King Cleavers trigger each other? Because it says on use, adjacent cleavers get used. If you have a King Cleaver adjacent to it, will they just go off? Alright, I need to find that out later. Necronomicon is incredibly busted. I think. It gives you 2 mana, which is already just wonderful. And it poisons all enemies by 1, which kills things pretty quickly over time. And if you can use that mana... I am going to pivot out of this bow build. So far, the bow really not impressing me as anything. Like, it takes up... What is it taking up right now? It's taking up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots. right? Taking up 8 slots in a really weird pattern to do like fuck all damage, basically. Maybe there's a really good bow out there that I haven't seen. Maybe there's a really good arrow out there that I haven't seen. But I'm gonna be completely frank. I'm not impressed with the bow. So we're just gonna ditch all that. I will grab this King Cleaver in case I get another one because I want to see if they trigger each other. It'll be a good chance to test for that. May as well take this. I want to make sure I leave space over here as much as possible. And I'll just bring this because I can. Now I wish I grabbed that cauldron earlier. But I was really going to try and go deep with the bow build. But so far just not seeing anything for it. And again, maybe there could be a legendary bow that knocks my socks off and I'll wish I had it, but there's none that I know of so far, so. What do we got here? Alright, so that's the healing version of the Emerald Bracelet. It costs energy to use though, and it heals you. Whereas this one just gives you more energy, and more energy is OP. I do like boots. We'll take some boots. It gives you armor based on how low they are in your backpack. This one would give me 2 armor and take away 2 armor, so this helmet doesn't actually help. I guess I can fit the water skin, so we'll take it. Do need to be a little careful. Let's put that there. I want to move this sword over is really what I'm getting at. Because I want to make sure if I have to replace anything with the curse bracelet that I'm replacing like the water flask. I don't need that. That over there. So now I have a space for a small one and a space for a medium one. A large one, I mean, if I have to, I get rid of my wizard's robes or whatever, but I'll deal with that if I come to it. Cursey boys. I will say curses are a little bit worse, like with the poison of the Necronomicon build. Curses are a little bit more of a problem, but in general, it's still fine. So we'll just do this. We get more mana than we're ever going to know what to do with, basically. And it poisons everything 3. We'll just do this to make sure we don't take damage. And I'm just going to go and get some regen just in case I get poison off of this. Alright, so we did get a medium one, but that's fine. That's what I should have actually used the water skin, knowing that could happen, but we can eat that. And now we still have 2 uses out of this, so we'll just kill this guy with our energy. And we have regen, so the 12 damage is fine. Only does 4 damage. Meh. Curse of Spikes is a medium-sized curse. My bad. He's at 10 poison. We'll just go use this. Double his poison. I really wish I had that cauldron now. I feel like we could do some nutty stuff with it. He takes 20, so he's dead. I guess I just farm mana. Yeah, Necronomicon's insane. The item is completely nutty. We'll just add more spaces. Hatchet can be used 1 time each turn. I don't think that counts as a cleaver, as far as I know. Whetstone. Explain why we're taking that in a minute. Whetstone shivs are really good. So Whetstone weapons in this row, it says in this row in this column, I think it's row or column, get +3 damage this combat. So you can use it to buff up cleavers, you can use it to buff up shivs. We'll just take it now that we can hedge for that again, now that we're not dedicating a million spaces to bows. And go from there. I do need to find a key if I want to get this chest. Not that I'm really worried about it, but... Let's see... We'll just get the poison going. He's gonna poison me. He's gonna do 5 poison, which poison happens after regen, but I just want to make sure I have the regen to help counteract it anyway. Was he gonna curse me? He is. I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So we'll just do this to make sure it doesn't happen. Seems solid. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. Make sure to remember to use my shiv. Yeah, he heals first and then takes the poison. Uh, 18 damage, I don't really want to take. Will that kill him? I think exactly, right? Yeah, exactly. Dagger, debuff potion, seasoning. So yeah, seasoning is the one I was talking about earlier that buffs adjacent and diagonal consumables. I think that is a key part to the Cauldron build that we'll be looking to do in the future. Ring of Rage is fine. It's a mana sink. It costs 2 mana to buff the damage of all your weapons by 1. So you can just use it to squeeze out some extra damage where necessary. And good to go. Yep, slimes. I don't actually hate the curses that much because they do give me extra energy now that I have a decent setup for it. But I mean, I'm still just gonna kill them as quickly as I can because there's no reason to drag this out. That one's poison weapons, so it doesn't actually affect any of my stuff. So I'm actually gonna leave it to consume it later. And I want this guy to be able to curse, so we'll do this. And I should use 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to damage me for 3, so I'll just add 3 more. Because I have not infinite mana, but pretty dang close. Alright, good, another. So now I can just consume both of those, go up to 5. There's no cap on energy, as far as I know. I mean, I'm sure there's a theoretical cap, but... yeah, let's keep poisoning them. Poison weapons is fine. They're both gonna die this turn, so we'll go ahead and make sure we destroy that. Machete, that's another one that can be decent with like Ring of Rage, Whetstone type stuff. It does take up 3 spaces though, so. Peridot, adjacent weapons get +1 poison to enemy and -1 damage. That's actually pretty cool. Legendary, I've never seen that. But that's really what I want. Wait, that would be really cool with like a machete setup, where you just poison everything. I mean, this is already poisoning everything, so it's probably only good on like shivs. You know what, let's do it with shivs. It's only adjacent weapons though, so there's not a lot of wiggle room for it. I don't actually want the Lizard King Sword getting minus damage, do I? Or do I care? I mean, I'm fine with this. Now the shiv does no damage, but it causes poison. Yeah, that's fine. Best defense is good offense. Give me your defense and I'll show you a better way. I can give him one of my helmets, I guess. Sorry, I had a bit of a coughing fit there. Alright, choose an armor shield. I think we'll just get rid of one of these helmets, it's fine. A rare item takes its place. A fish sword. Deals 6 damage for each adjacent or diagonal fish. This item gets +2 damage. That's really cool. I mean, it's not going to be better than what we already have, but that is a really cool concept. There's tons of different fish and stuff. Most of them are consumable, so this could probably even go well with the cauldron build as the weapon. I mean, I'll take it and just look to sell it. Still haven't found a key. I mean, there's that one we passed in the shop, but you normally find so many keys you don't really need. Yeah. Ooh, poison. I don't want to deal with poison. So we'll just do that. Guess I can just smack him with the fish. I should have arranged it differently, but I wasn't planning on actually using the fish sword. Poison's perfect for his armored turns. I think that's probably just better overall. I'll just throw on some armor. And boop. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this shiv up here too. He'd be dead already. Probably. Oh well. He should die to the poison anyway. Should be fine. Of course, now that I pivoted, I get 0 cleavers. I really just want to know if King Cleaver triggers other King Cleavers. Assassin Dagger is pretty cool. It does cost 2 to use, but it scales. It scales every time it kills something, so as long as you can rack up the kills every round. I'm not going to use it though, it is expensive, and I already have the Lizard King Sword. Hatchet. Fairly certain Hatchet does not get triggered by Cleaver, but maybe I should take it just to test. Yeah, I'll take it just to test. No key still, so I guess I don't get that treasure chest, unfortunately. And on to the boss. Blademaster. Each turn this enemy adds 5 regen to self. Each turn this enemy adds 1 spike to self. That's a lot of... Well, it doesn't matter though, because we have the Necronomicon, so... And more than enough mana saved up that we basically should never take damage during this fight. Just burn a couple of these. Not that they're needed at the moment, but... Okay, so he's at 117. Use that does 1 damage. I'm gonna use this and see if it triggers. I don't think it'll trigger the hatchet, but you never... No, because actually, now that I look at it, this one says cleaver as the type on it. So it shouldn't trigger it, yeah. Okay, well, I needed to do it for science, and it's been done, so now we know. I think pretty much what I expected to happen. I actually don't know if you full heal after a boss either. Not good enough. Why is the spikes not going up? He should be getting 5 regen and 1 spike each turn. That's weird. That must be a bug. And I'm only pushing this button to get some more mana. Not that I think I could really go through 182 mana that quickly, but might as well. Alright, fish, armor, more boots. What is this? Little buckler. That's cute. Weapons in this row get +1 damage. I mean, I guess it's better than the random fish. I should do this. I can put this here, then it affects all of my weapons, or other than the fish sword, but I'm not really intending to keep the fish sword, so. Yeah, seems good. Let's see what's in the treasure chest. I really like the spiked helmet. A couple of regular crossbows. Spiked helmet's really good though. So it gives you 2 spikes every turn, and that does stack. It does give you 1 armor, which basically gets nullified by this. Oh, I don't need this hatchet. Let me put this here. So each turn it'll add 0 armor, but that's okay. Spikes is, I guess it's the same as a thorns at this point, a rose thorns. Except other things can buff it if I find other things to buff it, but it's fine. And we'll go ahead and cut this video here as we move on to the 3rd part. Make sure to come back for that video when it drops, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. We'll catch you in the next one.